Sound peaceful, but it ain't. Mind in a maze, every thought got teeth. Tryna bite my piece every time I breathe. Think in my veins, I don't write, I bleed. Turn pain into pages, they recite like Creed. Mirror look bad, but it lag one frame. Like you're buffering me, can't match my name. I'm 2 steps ahead, but I trip on past. Future feel close, but it never lasts. Split personality, duality, casually mask on a mask. Now I'm stacking identities, speaking in cadence, this place with insanity. Sanity traded for buzz and profanity. I'm in my head like a tenant that won't pay rent. Thoughts get evicted, but still represent. Echoes repeat what I never said. Now I got voices that finish my sentence instead. Slow down, my heart in a chokehold. Cold now, but I still feel so cold. Lost in the static, I fade when I breathe. If I let go, what's left of me? Drifting through echoes I can't hold. Time slips, every second feels old. If I disappear in the space in between, would you notice? Or just call it a dream? I'm a glitch in the grid, misfitting code, zip lip truth in a scripted mode. Every line double-edged, cut both ways. I've been fighting myself in a 4-bar cage. Pen got venom, I'm biting the page. Right rage down just to lighten the weight, but the weight right back, now the ink got mass. Every word I drop got a shadow that lasts. Deadlines turn to lifelines, I thread mine through a fine line. Borderline, red line, head high, but the headspace, landmine, step wrong, whole timeline, flatline. I'm sick with the syntax, twisted with rhyme schemes. Dreaming at night, nightmare and daydreams. Playing with fire, I write what the flame means. Burn every bridge just to build what the pain brings.
I don't know where I end,
Or where it begins.
if I silence the noise.
Do I lose or I win? Used to be quiet, just watching it all. Now I got thunder that live in my jaw. Every word like a stone when it fall, but the calm in between feel worse than it all. Tick, 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 time don't heal, it reveals every scar that I try to conceal. I made deals with the parts of me I couldn't kill. Now they walk with me still. Paradox poet, I'm losing the wind. Built from the brick, but I break it again. Cage in my chest, got a beast in the pen. Let it out once, now it speak through the pen. Looping my thoughts like a track on repeat. Heart skip drums, but it stay offbeat. If I find peace, would I still be me? Or just someone I don't recognize when I speak?
Slow down,
My heart in a chokehold,
cold now.
but I still feel so cold. Lost in the static, I fade when I breathe. If I let go, what's left of me?
Drifting
Through echoes I can't hold.
time slips,
Every second feels old.
if I disappear in the space in between,
Would you notice? Or just call it a dream? Yeah. Sometimes a lot is mine. Find the quietest. You hear that too? It's louder now. Woke up, feeling like I never left. Same cold air sitting in my chest. Same 4 walls, but they leaning in. Like they memorize where I've been. Static coming in a lower key. Like it tune itself to follow me. Every step got a slight delay. Like the floor don't trust the way I sway. Memory skip like a scratch CD. I don't know if this me or me. 2 reflections when I pass that glass. One move first, one lag behind my pass. Fragment thoughts in a fractal state. Pattern shift, but they still relate. I decode what I generate, but the code got teeth, they reciprocate. Bit by bit, I've been splitting frames. Different versions, I'll share my name. Same pain, just a different pitch, ain't break. I just learned to glitch.
hush now, let the static sing. Soft sound, pulling every string. Fade out slow in the in-between, where I'm not quite lost, not seen. Drifting
Through a broken hue, every thought feel borrowed, used. If I fall
through what I became, will I wake up?
or just stay the same. I've been mind talking, but it don't feel mine. Like my voice got leads for a different mind. Every sentence got a hidden code. Every word got a way that don't show. I'm a ghost in a shell I built, haunted by the things I never felt. Paradox pressing on both sides. If I kill the noise, do the silence lie? Dead signal, red signal, everything critical. Digital residue turning me minimal. Liminal spaces I pace in are cyclical. Physical form feel less than original. I'm divisible, split to residuals. Individual thoughts feel fictional. I'm not alone, but it's still just me. The scariest part of the symmetry.
It don't hurt like it used to. That's what scares me the most. When the noise feel like comfort and the silence feel like a
Last night I heard it speak real clear. Not in my head like it's still right here. No form, no face, just pressure and tone. Like the static itself that groans. Said you've been drifting, I gave you shape. Every crack in your mind I helped create. You call it pain, I call it design. And it was bizarre if you're partly mine. Now I'm sync to the signal, I try to escape. Every thought I resist just tightens the shape. I rewrite what I feel, but it edits me back. Now the pain got a will and it's leading the track. Loop after loop, I'm aware of the spin. Every version of me trying to say where I've been. But the more that I see, the less that I know. Am I writing the static, a part of the show?
Hush now, let the static sing. Soft sound, pulling every string. Fade out slow in the in-between, where I'm not quite lost, not sane. Drifting through a broken hue. Every thought feel borrowed, used. If I fall through what I became, will I wake up or just stay the same? It's not against you, it's with you, it is you.
You still hear me? Or is it already over? I've been talking in tongues that I taught myself. Every thought got stored on a harness shelf. Mental health on a tilt like a broken scale. I weigh my words, but they still derail. I'm a code in a code that I can't unzip. Every sentence I speak got a double script. One version lies, one version slips. Now truth and fiction share fingertips. Mirror don't mirror, it interpolates. Every blink I take rearrange my face. I don't walk straight through time no more. I drift through frames that I can't restore. I break, I bend, I loop again. Thoughts don't end, they re-begin. Mind like a file corrupted and still run somehow. Don't comprehend. I'm half in a dream, half in delay. Half of my voice don't know what to say. If I rewind, do I stay the same or just reload in a different frame?
Hush now, let the signal fade. Soft light cutting through the shade. If I disappear in the static wave, would you hear my name? Slow down, let the noise decay. Every breath feel miles away. If I'm not real in the way I stay, don't wake me up today.
I'm a paradox pressed in a vinyl crack. Every spin bring a memory back, but it skips when it hits the truth I lack. Now I'm stuck in a loop that I can't unpack. Call it fate or a feedback glitch. Every blessing I get got a hidden switch. Every yes got a shadowed if. Now my own reflection don't match my script. I fabricate fate in fragmented phrases. Navigate mazes and mental abrasions. Time don't travel, it stutters in phases. I'm the result of 1,000 variations. My thoughts overlap like double exposure. One eye open, the other in closure. If I speak too clear, I lose composure. So I talk in echoes that never get closer. It's getting louder when it gets quiet. Like the silence is learning my language. And I don't know if I'm hearing it or if I am the transmission damage. Last last night. The signal changed its tone. Not outside, it came through bone. Every static pulse aligned too clean, like it synced with the space between. Then it split my thoughts into parallel lines. Every choice I made showed alternate times. One me stayed, one me left, one me lived, one me slept. Branching timelines, fractal design. Every outcome pre-written in spine. I'm not lost, I'm multiplied. Different versions of the same I try. Collapse the signal, still it persists. Every silence just adds to the list. If I erase what I think I am, do I vanish or understand?
Hush now, let the signal fade. Soft light, cutting through the shade. If I disappear in the static wave, would you hear my name? Slow down,
Let the noise decay. Every breath feel miles away. If I'm not real in the way I stay, don't wake me up today. Signal, signal, listen on. Lullaby terminated. Still playing.